What's on your mind?
I've been waiting for the council to hear my plea for hours, and it's not looking good. Moira's greatest desire seems to be to paralyze the council. Meanwhile, Loch Modan suffers. Our enemies are many and our resources are few. Please, hero, perhaps you will hear me if the council will not. Speak to Gryth III, Ironforge's Griffin Master. He's in the eastern part of the Great Forge. He'll provide a free flight to the South Gate Pass. Introduce yourself to Pilot Hammerfoot once you arrive.
Off with you. How are you? Be good. How are you? Watch your back.
You don't know how glad I am to see fresh faces from Ironforge. Perhaps sending Mountaineer Barley Brew wasn't a waste after all.
Be good.
My friend and fellow siege engine pilot, Mori Hildelv, is lost in the hills. We were looking for a rare ore that's needed for a high-grade blast powder, and during our search he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that ore was in these mountains, Hildelv charged me to guard our engines while he continued on foot. It's been days, and I've heard some beastly growls north of Helm's Bed Lake, west of the tunnel. Mori's tough as nails, but I'm worried. Please, hero, find him.
Off with you.
Here's the corpse of a dwarf mauled, frozen, and picked clean by mountain scavengers. Clutched in its hand is a book containing the roughly scribbled notes of Mori Hildelv. And around its frame, still in superior condition, is a brigadier's vest. This grisly scene must have been where the siege engine pilot met his end. Hildelv wrote in his journal that he was attacked by Mangeclaw, a huge ice claw bear. He drove off the beast, but not before it mauled him savagely. Judging from the state of Hildelv's body, Mangeclaw must have later returned and killed him. However, Hildelv wrote in his journal his one final wish: revenge against Mangeclaw. I need to get
Got my attention.
Hello, hero. Do you have word of my friend Hildelv?
Be good.
This is grim news, for Hildelv was a good friend. And I wish I could have been there with you when you found the beast, Mangeclaw, Thank you, hero. Your deed will be remembered by the pilots of the Ironforge Siege Brigade.
Watch your back.
We're due for sending a status report over to the mountaineers in the Valley of Kings. I expect you're on your way there next anyhow. Would you mind dropping it off for me? Just take the tunnel to the east and check in at the guard station. Hand it directly to Captain Rugelfuss.
Hey, good. Hello. Safe travels.
What brings you all the way out here?
Keep your feet on the ground.
The South Gate status report? Excellent. I've been awaiting news from them for a while. With the increasing number of trogs in the hills on all sides, I fear the outposts will be the first to feel any aggressive action.
See you soon.
We need to protect the Loch, hero. With so many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat. Slay 12 Stone Splendor Trogs and venture back.
Safe travels. What can I do for you?
Hero, you may or may not be aware of the Trog threat looming over Dwarven lands. With the Ironforge Reserve called up to the Alliance front, we're left with a fraction of the defense forces needed to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the town here, and we cannot leave our post for fear of invasion. But we need some pressure put on those damn Trogs lurking in the hills. If you're up to the task, wage an assault on the Trogs. Bring me back 8 Trog stone teeth as proof.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you.
Do you have 8 Trog stone teeth to show me? If not, there is still work to be done, hero.
See you soon.
I am quite impressed, hero. You have done the Dwarven hero a great favor by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
Be good. No.
Well done, hero. You demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Trogs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magni well.
Safe travel.
It appears that these beasts in Loch Modan are following the lead of a chieftain here at Ghornbar. He's the biggest of all the Trogs here, lurking deep within the darkness of the caves to the north. If you feel yourself worthy, hero, I want you to lead the assassination mission on Ghornbar.
See you soon. Great to meet you.
The Mountaineers tell me you are quite brave and capable, hero. We need a hero like you around here. The Trog problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front, and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned hero here, let's see what you can do. Go out and kill 8 Stone Splinter Shaman and 8 Stone Splinter Bone Snappers. You should find them in and around the caves in the southern mountains. Let's see if you live up to your reputation, Trog Slayer.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Too far away. Out of range. Too far away. I'm out of range.
can I do for you?
I knew the second I laid eyes on you, hero, that you would make Ironforge proud. You have served our people well. I salute you, hero.
Be good. What's on your mind?
Most excellent, hero. You have brought hope to Loch Modan. With Ghornbar dead, we stand a better chance of seeing the Trogs eliminated from the land.
See you soon.
You've helped us quite a bit here. If you're leaving, I'd ask you to take this status report up to Felsamar. Follow the road just north, and you can't miss it. Mountaineer Cottrell will want the report.
Be good.
I can't attack that target.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
What can I do for you?
Safe travels.
Glad to hear you've been clearing out the Trogs. Let's have a look at this report. And is that a beer stain?
Be good.
Well met, hero. We've got a problem, and I'd ask you to lend a hand. It's gnolls. There's a mess of the things west of town, roaming the hills. Not usually any cause for alarm, but we've not usually had gnolls here in Loch Modan. I'm curious where they came from, but not curious enough to bother asking the mangy things. Clear him out, I say. Bring back proof of your kills, and I'll pay a solid bounty.
Keep your feet on the ground. See you soon.
I need to get some orders up to Mountaineer Stormpike at his post in Algas Station. If you wouldn't mind taking them, just follow the road all the way up to the northwest, and you'll be sure to see the main bunker. If you'd like to lend a hand in accomplishing his tasks, we'd be glad to reward you for that as well.
Safe travels.
Welcome!
There's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Felsamar. Kids running in and out, workers from the excavation coming in after a hard day's work. We're famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them? No? Well, around here you've got to work for your meals, and don't think just because you're a fancy hero, you'll be any exception. You get me some fresh bear rumps and leave the cooking to me.
See you soon!
A Dark Iron spy has infiltrated the town, stolen documents from the Explorers League establishment, and is now in hiding somewhere nearby. He was last sighted near the top of the hill to the south of town. A sizable reward awaits anyone who can bring this spy to justice. Dead or alive, dead preferred.
Great to meet you.
I don't know about you, but I'm not much a fan of spiders, much less the kind that come bigger than me. Loch Modan's a gorgeous place, but I'd say it could do without those horrid things waltzing around. Tell you what, I've got some spare coin, and you look like a tough one. If you head out and off some of those things for me, I'll pay you for your time.
Watch your back.
The document bears the Explorer's League crest and contains extensive information on the indigenous creatures of Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorer's League building in Felsamore.
range.
Got some ears for me, then?
See you soon.
Nicely done, lad. I could use a hero like you around here.
Be good.
Hello.
I'm all ready to start cooking. Do you have the bear meat for me?
Safe travels.
Much obliged. The rump's part of my own secret twist on the recipe, but here's instructions on how to make it with any kind of bear meat, and here's a fresh batch of me own. Mind you eat them fresh.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I need to get closer.
You got my attention.
You brought that damned spy to justice. This is good news. We can all rest a little bit easier, not worrying about that one.
Safe travels. How are ya?
I'll rest easier knowing one of those lumbering things won't be wandering into my bedroom at night, again. Thanks much.
See you soon. Interest ya in a pint?
Hello, Sonny. You seem to have found one of our stolen documents. Thank you kindly for bringing it back to us. We'll gladly lend some coin as thanks for its return.
Watch your back. Talk to me. Be good.
Orders. Let's see what we have here. He wants me to deal with the infestation of rat men. We're already in the middle of that, so no real deviation there. Care to lend a hand?
Off with you.
We've dealt with kobolds in these lands for years. Not much other than a nuisance. But they've been getting craftier at their stealing. I think one of them's ended up smarter than usual. Won't be that way for long, though. I want you to go to the camp south of here and make sure there's not a big shot kobold stirring up the other ones. Make sure to check the cave, it's a likely spot. And don't be shy about clearing out the other kobolds along the way.
Watch your back. Off with you.
I'm sure you've seen just how bad the damage to the lock is by now. The damage spreads further than that. I'm afraid all that water had to go somewhere, and it went down into the wetlands. There's a lot of fine dwarves down there trying to help out, and they need supplies. That's why I sent 2 of my mountaineers ahead with a cask of ale along the path into the wetlands. I haven't heard back from them since they set off down the road to Dun Algas. Would you mind checking up on them?
Watch your back.
So I was right. Now the question is what the little freaks were plotting.
Be good.
Now that those little blighters are dealt with, we've got more to take care of. The tunnel rats are swarming all over the Silver Stream mine, setting up camps and sniffing around further and further every day. Greedy little things are looking for loot, I gather. Surveying and foraging is all fine and dandy when it's not on Dwarven land. Take care of those tunnel rats and report back to me.
Watch, get her back. How are you?
Good, good. Now we can see what's going on down in that mine.
Hey, good. Here there. Off with you.
Dorley's filled me in on this crazy trog slave operation the kobolds have going, and if you haven't talked to her about it yet, I suggest you do. I'd like to get to the bottom of this. Literally. Whoever's running this show is bound to be at the bottom of the mine, calling the shots, and I want them dealt with. Find whatever crafty bugger is directing the geomancers and diggers and bring me back their head.
Hey, good. Off with you.
The Silver Stream mine to the east ran dry long ago. It was converted by the Miners' League into a storage depot, but now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good, dwarven tools. We'll root out those vermin soon enough, but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want cohorts at your side. The gear is stored in Miners' League crates throughout the mine. Good luck.
Watch, get her back.
What's on your mind?
I found out what those rats are up to. There's so many of them outside because they've got trogs digging for them in the mine. The tunnel rat geomancers figured out some kind of parlor trick to control the trogs, as creatures of the earth or some such. Fascinating, but not something we want to let them practice. Take out those geomancers right away.
Watch your back. back to me.
I'm sure that only worked because the trogs aren't bright to begin with. But then again, us dwarves were once creatures of the earth as well. Being bossed around by a kobold doesn't sound quite dignified. And I'm glad we didn't get to find out if they could pull that off.
Safe travels.
You got my attention. Off with you.
I don't suppose it was Moira down there. Miracles do happen.
Watch your back.
That's a null head. Are you trying to pull some funny business, hero? If you're not, I've not the faintest idea what's going on here.
Be good.
I need you to take this back to Mountaineer Cadrell. Show it to him and tell him the nasty critters around here might be having some kind of get-together.
Off with you.
Do you have that miner's gear, hero?
Be good. What's on your mind?
Do you have that miner's gear, hero? Did you see a lot of kobolds in there? The thought of their grimy hands clawing around our mine makes my stomach rumble.
Watch your back.
What can I do for you?
Any news from Alges Station?
Keep your feet on the ground!
Gnolls and kobolds and trogs? Oh my, I'd laugh if I didn't have another twist in the story for you.
Be good!
So we've got trogs working for kobolds, and kobolds working for gnolls. The gnolls must have moved in from the wetlands. How do I know? Well, they brought friends, because what's left of the loch is swarming with bluegill murlocs that were never there before. Pests are pests, but this coordination is worrying. I need you to talk to Cannery Caskshot. She's one of the best hunters in these parts, and she'll know how to handle murlocs if you can pull her away from her mug long enough.
See you soon!
What's happening?
Murlocs? Sure. I've hunted murlocs, and every single stinking one of them deserved what they got. Ah, Warwi, you hear me?
See you soon.
Murlocs, working with gnolls, that's a laugh. Now, just killing them won't get you anywhere. Too many of the buggers, but I've got a plan, using the old noggin. See, those murlocs, they have this smell, they get that smell on stuff. And when another murloc smells it, they go all crazy. Makes great bait for 'em. Anyway, they've got little glands that have that smell in them. You go and get me a bunch of those.
Safe travels. See you soon.
Now, while you're running around doing whatever the heck it is that you do, would you mind helping me out a bit? See, I usually go out hunting crocolisks down in the loft, but given certain circumstances, I'd rather sit here right now. Mighty polite of you not to give me grief over it, thanks. So, seeing as how such a gentleman, why don't you bring me back some crocolisk jaws, and I'll give you some mostly clean money in return.
Watch
Yo.
your back.
What's on your mind?
When the stone rot dam burst, it drained near the entire loch. Horrible ecological devastation. And don't you go thinking it didn't really affect us dwarves. Not only are we plumb out of fish, but there's acres of dead threshodons out there left to rot in the sun. The buzzards are after them, and they're spreading all manner of filth and disease right on the outskirts of town. I can't ask you to clean it all up, but could you deal with the buzzards? Killing even just a few will help.
Safe travels! Great to meet you.
That should help prevent disease and illness from spreading into our remaining water. Many thanks, hero.
Be good.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
Now, don't you stink all to high hell. I'm assuming that's because of the murlocs, but it's hard to tell.
See you soon.
Phew. Ain't that a stench. Now you prepare yourself because I'm about to wow you with what's left of my mental faculties.
Watch your back.
Alright, now just shut your gob and let me talk, cause here's the plan. Those gnolls and murlocs are liable to be meeting out there somewhere. So you take this clever plant disguise of mine, and you wear it and look like a plant. Then you sneak up on them, and you throw this scent pheromone you gathered on the Moshides standing with the murlocs. Then, the murlocs will flip their spit, and the Moshides will think twice about trying to work with such crazy lil buggers.
See you soon. Safe travels.
So, did you get those crocolisk things, or did I make that up?
Watch your back.
Mighty kind of you to help out an old fool like me. Here's your reward as promised and all.
Safe travels.
It's still recharging.
Welcome.
Worked like a charm, didn't it? Maybe Cadril will get off my darn back now, what with saving the whole town and all. I suppose you've done earned yourself some proper goods.
See you soon.
How are you?
Ironband has an excavation to the southeast, and he's been needing a hefty amount of explosives sent from the League for all the carving. Holder, Miran, and Cian just departed with the most recent load and could probably use a hand. They can't have made it very far, strong as they are. They can only move so fast laden down with those barrels. They're taking the normal route to the site, leaving south out of town and following the curve of the loch. Go catch up with them and help them out, will ya?
Keep your feet on the ground!
The document bears the Explorers League crest and seems to detail potential dig sites in Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Felsamar.
Here there.
Well, look at that. You found one of our stolen documents. We're much obliged for its return. Hopefully a bit of gold will suit your fancy for the finder's fee.
Off with you. Interest you on a pint?
It'll take more than a dark iron ambush to stop the deliveries, but seeing, I would never have suspected him to be one of their sympathizers. We've been working with him for almost a year now. Maybe I missed the signs. Well, I'll consider that later.
Let's get it back.
Ready to go. Adventurer. First, we need to get this powder to Ironband. It'll be a lot for me to carry. And these parts can get dangerous. And who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for me. I'll feel a lot better with you coming along.
Be good. You got my attention?
Bears the Explorer's League crest and contains historical records for all the notable locations in Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorer's League building in Felsamar.
How are you?
Our historical records. The thought of Dark Iron vermin delving into our past just made me sick to my stomach. We appreciate you bringing this back to us. We'd like to offer you some coin as a reward.
Watch your back. Talk to me.
Thank the light, the powder is here, but it is troubling news that you bring as well. To think that the Dark Irons have sympathizers able to procure this sort of material for their dastardly plans. That's a matter for someone else to consider some other time. I must put this powder to good use.
Be good.
We we've uncovered some incredible artifacts at this site. It's hard to be convinced that it's all authentic, but there could be serious historical potential. Unfortunately, when the Trogs overran the site, we lost access to 3 of our most notable finds to date. I'm concerned that the Trogs might have stolen them or defiled them in our absence. If you go into the excavation, find the upturned giant, the overdressed woman, and the broken tablet, and make sure they're still intact.
Off with you.
No!
Recently, just before the Trogs surfaced within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange, carved idols. But we didn't have the chance to study them, for soon after their discovery the Trogs chased us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the Trogs. It makes them go berserk. Bring me 8 idols, I want to study them, and I want them out of Trog hands. You can find the idols on the Trogs infesting the site.
See you soon!
The document bears the Explorers League crest and seems to detail transport routes utilized by the League into and out of Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron Sparks in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Ghornbar.
What's on your mind?
UG, I can't believe they got their hands on our transport routes that was just asking for trouble. Thank you for getting this back to us before they were able to do much with it. You probably saved us a lot of heartache. Please accept some coin as a reward for your efforts.
Be good.
Well met!
Do you have those idols? We must study them and report our findings to Ironforge.
Be good!
You got them. Nicely done, hero. and you don't look too worse for wear, even with those berserk trogs about. I'm going to keep my eye on you. You show some promise.
See you soon.
You got my attention.
Woo! I'm relieved. I was worried they'd all be destroyed by now. Thank you for checking in on them.
Watch, get her back.
Great to meet you.
Well, you definitely have some fight in you. You know, there are some hunter types at the lodge east of here, up in the hills. They might be right up your alley. Why don't you go pay them a visit and see if they have any work that you might be interested in?
Safe travels.
Great to meet you.
Safe travels.
Hello there, laddie. The Mountaineers sent you over, eh? I do suspect we might have just the sort of work you're looking for. Welcome to the Farstrider Lodge.
Off with you. Watch your back.
We're always looking for new game around here. Daryl may like his boars, but the rest of us prefer things more exotic. Now, I'd never say the loch draining was a good thing, but it did have a silver lining. The swampy grounds brought in new prey, hornets. Giant hornets, mind you. Not many hunters have tussled with massive bugs before. It's rather novel. If you'd like to give it a try, I'll wager with you. Bring me back some of those nice glossy wings of theirs, and I'll pay up.
See you soon. Watch your back.
We've seen more foxes in the hills lately. Cunning creatures, they are. A good test of a hunter's skills, and a fine profit to boot. It's their tails, lad. Fine and fluffy, they're just as good hung on your belt to ward off fleas as they are to line the gloves of some fancy noble. Listen to me prattle on. I'm no goblin, the thrill's in the hunt. But if you bring me back some foxtails, I'll still gladly pay you 4M. You'll find the foxes just north of the lodge in the lower woodlands.
Safe travels.
Hey! It's stab thistle season. Stab thistle seeds are responsible for up to 89% of seed-related injuries among hunters. You'll find stab thistle seeds mostly in the lower woodland, just north of the lodge. They're commonly found at the base of trees, and they will stab and hurt you. I'd advise you to avoid them, but I actually need someone to help remove them for the sake of safety. Bring me back stab thistle seeds so we can make sure others don't get hurt. Seeing you!
How are you?
Try to contain your excitement, hero, for you are in the presence of the greatest boar hunter in Azeroth. Their cunning intellect, rapid speed, ferocious strength, and resilient hide. Yes, boars are the quarry of only the most masterful of hunters. Amateurs need not apply. Why, I bet you've never even hunted such an exotic beast. I'll bet silver any day that you can't match my record of 10 boars killed. Try the ones on the eastern shore of the loch, but don't hurt yourself now, rookie.
See you around.
The document bears the Explorer's League crest and contains detailed assessments of the various threats present within Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorer's League building in Elsewhere.
I'm out of range.
The Explorer's League crest and contains a detailed list of the artifacts excavated by Iron Band's workers in southeastern Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorer's League building in Elsewhere.
Talk to me. Off with you.
Our artifact records. I was pretty well worried what the Dark Irons might try to steal with this information at their disposal. Thank you for bringing this back to us. We'll gladly part with some coin to express our gratitude.
Hey, good.
Think they got a kick out of seeing how low they were on our list of threat assessments? This document was admittedly a bit out of date, but nonetheless amusing out of course. We'll offer you some money as a reward for returning this anyway. Your efforts are appreciated.
Off with you. What's your beck? Interest you on a pint? Off with you.
What can I do for you? Off with you.
How go those wasps?
See you soon.
Lovely specimens you've got there. Here's my wager, lad.
Watch your back.
What be you got for me?
See you soon.
Ah, you see? Goods of the finest quality. Good work getting these.
Safe travels.
Salutations!
Handle them safely, now.
Right!
I've been informed there's a bear warning active for the woodlands as well. They love those step thistle seeds. It's a good thing you gathered those so they don't attract more bears.
Alrighty then!
Stop everything. It's come to my attention that there's been bobcat sightings near the lodge. Bobcats! Now, mind you, I've never seen a bobcat, but they're surely dangerous. They're like mountain lions or something. I don't want anyone leaving until the area is secure. Anyone but you, that is. I'll pay you to help secure the area, but don't get your face ripped off.
You have a great day now.
What can I do for you?
You've killed 10 already? While you were out, I've broken my previous record. To 1,000. Yes, 1,000 boars. A bet is a bet, I suppose. Here's your consolation prize, hero.
Have a good one.
I am listening. Be careful.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in a little payback for his boldness? Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. A year ago, a large bear had been the target of the Farstrider Lodge, but none of the hunters had any luck with him. So, Daryl thought he'd try his hand against him. All he had to show for his effort was that ugly scar over his eye. Kill the bear, and I'm sure even Daryl would be speechless for once. The bear, Old Sooty, can be found around his lair in the cave to the north.
Farewell.
Too far away. I need to get closer. Too far away. You need something?
Ah, Hero. Back so soon? No doubt you've been at the hunt again? Don't worry if you've had some setbacks. In the long run, it will make you better. You couldn't get much worse, anyway.
See you later.
What's this? A bear's head, by the looks of it.
He runs a finger along his scar unconsciously.
Well, that's quite an interesting kill you have yourself there. Couldn't be that bear from back then.
He trails off, then starts to visibly shake.
Oh, take that away, take it away. Get that grisly thing out of here.
Safe travels.
Light! Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary, unspeakable, unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really.
See you later.
My, you're a tall one.
Yes. I have already been informed that bobcats are much smaller than I was assuming, but that's still pretty dangerous for gnomes. You've done a good thing for the safety of this lodge, Hero.
Goodbye for now.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Great job, Hero. We really showed him. Here, give me the head and I'll take care of it.
Farewell.
Thanks for helping me out with my little plan, Hero. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty, stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty good job. Here, have this. You've earned it.